Scotland. Noah, hello, good afternoon to you. What do you think? Is it a good idea to use the money that you've got, if you have any? Lots of people haven't got a bean, obviously, at the moment, but to pay to go privately?
I think if people have the money, which is obviously not a huge amount of people at the moment, it is in the long-term interests of both the NHS and the country that those people go privately. We need to fundamentally, I think, reconsider the way that lots of people in this country interact with the NHS and have a long-term vision about what we want it to be and how we want it to deliver for the people of this country. I think over the past 2 decades, essentially since I've been aware, the NHS seems to have perpetually been in crisis because we've had these short-term sticking plasters where we throw money at problems without changing fundamentally the culture of the way we use the NHS and what we expect back from it.
But when you say fundamentally change the culture, I think what people are absolutely terrified of is some kind of two-tier or more-tier service where more and more of the NHS is privatised, and in the end you can't get the care free at the point of sale. Plus, lots of people don't like the idea of rich people whizzing up the waiting list. They don't like that at all. They think everybody should be waiting, everybody's paid into the NHS through national insurance and whatever else, and therefore it isn't right to go private.
The expectation, I think, when you introduce competition between essentially these private healthcare providers and the NHS is going to end up inflating nurses' wages, making sure that they've got higher, a better workplace environment and bringing more people into the profession. So in the long term, it's not only going to benefit those people that go privately now and increase the speed at which they get their service, but it's also going to mean that the NHS can do even more of the fantastic work that it does now. This isn't just providing more speed for wealthy people who can afford it today. This is in the long term going to strengthen the NHS and make sure that they can deliver for everybody across this country and make sure that is...
Thank you for calling. Let's go